All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Do me a favor if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Go ahead and put your city and state in the chat. Put your city and state in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me or country. So if you are chiming in from another location, city and state, or country, go ahead and put that in the chat. This is our Thursday night onboarding session. So if you are a guest of one of our fellow Book Profits Club members, definitely want to stay so you can be able to get a chance to learn all about what we offer. And if you're a new member, all of our brand new members, you definitely want to make sure that you guys stay plugged in. So what we're going to do first is on Thursdays, we like to open up opportunities for our BPC members to actually introduce themselves. And so what I'm going to do here is, hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and bring on one of our Book Profits Club members that's going to introduce herself. Okay. And so this gives an opportunity because right now we are streaming on our Facebook, we're streaming on YouTube and all those great things. Gives you an opportunity for our BPC members that are watching a chance to introduce yourself in front of our entire network. So again, if you're watching though, don't hesitate to put your city and state in the chat or country. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up this young lady so she can tell you all about who she is and what she does. She's actually our official onboarder, and we are tag teaming on today. So let's go ahead and bring on none other than Daria Rosen. Daria, you have the floor.
Good afternoon, BPC and guests. I am Daria Rosen. I help women regulate sleep, clear the fog, and beat the heat during their perimenopause season of life.
And what is your website? Make sure to send them to your free giveaway and all those good things.
My free website. If you are looking, you know about hot flashes, you know about brain fog, but did you know that there are some other symptoms? If you want to know 8 of unusual symptoms, go to www.imstillhot.com. That's www.imstillhot.com, and you'll learn about some other things that happen in our bodies during perimenopause.
Absolutely, y'all. So go to imstillhot.com. Make sure you guys plug in. And thank you, Daria. And so Daria will be here. If you guys do end up having some questions over anything that we go over, you're also welcome to ask your questions. But we're going to go ahead and get into this. And so let's get this party started. We're going to start. I'm going to share my screen for you guys. There's like an event going on where I'm at, and it's so loud. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, so anyways, let me go ahead and share my screen. So you guys should be able to see my screen right here. And again, if you guys do have any questions, please don't hesitate. So again, put your city and state in the chat. Let us know where you guys are chiming in from. Now, first of all, here I want to welcome you guys. This is basically our Thursday night onboarding session where we welcome all of our brand new Book Profits Club members. We show you how to log in. And then also, if you're a guest, this gives you an idea and insight as to what you get when you actually join the BPC family. And the goal is to make sure that you're able to log in or know how to log in, as well as find all the resources that you guys get when you join. Hello, Antoinette. How are you doing? Again, if you're joining us, go ahead and put your city and state in the chat, and I'll make sure to shout you guys out. Now, we ask that when you join the Book Profits Club family, you want to give us 6 months. Why? Because, guys, what I do understand is that to learn a new skill set, it takes time. Also, depending upon how young we are, it has taken time to become that person. And so we've got to be willing to learn some of these new ways and not try to feel like when you come in, I need to learn everything. And I'm going to be very transparent, guys. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of tools. And for some of us, it may take a month or two just to kind of get a grasp on all of the amazingness that we have to offer and figure out what actually works for you. Okay. So we ask to give us at least 6 months. And the easiest way to afford this is just learn how to sell 8 books. Okay. All you got to do is sell 8 books per month. In fact, what I'm also excited about is that this particular month is our book writing challenge. And so every month we do a different challenge. And we, even if you don't have a book, you can write a book in a matter of days. And we show you how to sell that book to actually pay for your company costs. All right, Milledgeville, Georgia. Okay, so 6 months, y'all. And this is not just 6 months of just saying I'm a member, but 6 months of actually logging in, plugging in, trying to plug into what we call the success schedule. Okay. Now, did you complete your new members form? If you are a brand new member and you completed your new members form, can you guys go ahead and put 1 in the chat? Hey, Victoria, welcome in. Welcome in. Type 1 in the chat if you are a Book Profits Club member, and let us know if you were able to complete your new members form. This is important because this is where we get some details about you, like your mailing address, your birthday. We're going to get the details so that we can send you a nice little, gift, all types of things. So please make sure to let us know. South Brunswick is here. Hello, hello, hello. So make sure that you guys, please fill out that form. Otherwise, you will keep getting the request to fill out the form and you won't be added to the next phase of the emails that kind of guide you through the process in the program. Okay. Now, again, as I've stated, guys, we provide a lot of resources. And listen, either I made a decision to remove some of the resources, or we just all touch and agree that we're going to pace ourselves, right? So I didn't want to remove anything, because a lot of these resources and tools that we've applied, guys, we've realized that these are all things that you're going to need eventually. All right. So we didn't want to remove anything, but we do understand that you got to take time, right? I love this quote right here. Great things take time, and success isn't built in a day. Pace yourself, stay consistent, and trust the process, because rushing greatness only leads to mistakes. Move with purpose, not panic. So we're not expecting you to get into this. All right, Antoinette has completed her new members form. I love it. So we're not expecting you to come in and in 2 days know how to do everything. No. It is going to take time, okay? It's got to be willing to stick in for the long haul, okay? Now, let's talk about step number 1, which is logging into the software. So to log into the software, you're going to go to the link app.bpcsystem.com. Again, very important that you remember this link. It is app.bpcsystem.com. So that's how you want to log into the software. No other way. So you're going to go type app.bpcsystem.com. So when you log in to type that, I'm going to show you what that looks like real quick. So let me share my screen. So when you go to app.bpcsystem.com, you see right here, this is the link. It's going to take you to the login page. The login page is where you're going to log into your software. So you're going to put in your username and your password and all those details. Once you put in your username and your password, it's then going to log you into the software, and it's going to look something like this, okay? So right now, we are logged in. You're going to see a dashboard and all these amazing details and all these different buttons and links and menu things and all this stuff that you might feel overwhelmed because you're like, whoa, wait a minute. What is this, right? And so it's not designed to overwhelm you. And I will tell you guys, even as a techie, and me and Daria can tell you, as techies and lovers of technology, this is still a learning curve. However, once you learn this curve, baby, you will be on a roller coaster of a lifetime, okay? And so we encourage you guys to not try to tap in and learn everything, but definitely learn something. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do, honestly, guys, to make it so very simple for you is over here on the bottom left-hand side of this menu, there's a link that says BPC System Training. BPC System Training. We invested in a separate training to get you guys started. So when you go to BPC System Training, you're going to see all of these different videos. Now, let me explain something to you. These are all videos that are 5 minutes or less. If you want to know how to properly set up your software, this is where you need to go. So number 1, setting up your CRM, right? So, I'm sorry, setting up your business profile. You're going to have a video that's 4 minutes or less, as well as different things that you need to know so that you can set up your business profile. How to set up your personal profile, how to set up your phone number, how to get A2P registered, how to set up integrations, how to add your domain, and even the app. So with the software, it comes with your own app, but there are literally step-by-step videos that you can go in to log and look at to help you get started, okay? Now, should you need more detailed training, we do have 2 additional, well, technically 3 additional places where videos are available just based on what you like. Right here on the right-hand side, you're going to see this eye icon where there's also a getting started where you can go through here on some additional things. And so we try to make it so that literally, should you have questions on anything, we're going to provide those resources. We're going to talk to you about automation. So there's all these different articles about automation. Go back here, calendars, marketing. But then even down here, you're going to see something like with this, guided tours. The guided tours is so cool because when you click, say, for example, I want to get a guided tour of how the calendar works. So I click on this, and this guided tour is going to walk me through all the different steps of how to utilize and leverage the calendar. So this means for those of you guys who use stuff like Calendly or anything to book appointments, you can actually use the calendar within the system. And I'm going to tell you guys, you want to leverage all of the tools that are in the software because it makes it so much more easier with identifying your leads. Okay. So you're going to make sure you log into the software, go here to the BPC system training and start here. Again, on the right-hand side, you're going to see the eye icon for the additional help. But even here, when you go to BPC courses, you're going to also be able to log in again. So when you log in, you'll use your email address that is on file. So I'm just going to use Taria Vision Avant and get my secure code. And then my secure code is going to be emailed to me. Let me pull it up. It's very quick. At least I believe so. Let me go back to do it again. Okay, log in with secure code. Taria. All right. Taria Vision Avant, generate secure. Oh, you know what? No, I don't think that should matter. But you'll get the code. So you should typically get the code pretty quickly. And then when you get the code, I'm just going to log in over here so you can see what it looks like when you, oh, no, that's not it. And so then when you log in to get the code, oh, I might have deleted this account. That could be why. Well, when you log in to get the code, it's going to have several different courses for you. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. But I might have deleted this email address from the courses, which is no big deal. I can set it up real quick to show you. But you're going to see different courses. One of the courses is going to be called the BPC system. Okay. And in the BPC system, which I will show you guys, I am going to literally show you guys where you can also get some additional training. Okay. So make sure to log in so that you can get access. But first, start with the BPC system training, please. BPC system training. All right, you guys. Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next phase of this training. Hopefully you guys are excited as much as I am. So let me go ahead and pull that up. All right. So make sure you go through as much as you can with that. So again, you're going to have your login and all those details. Now, the BPC system courses. And so that's what I was trying to show you. Now, should you not be able to log into the courses by going to the BPC courses right here, or you're having challenges, you can also go to the link login.bpccourses.com. And when you go to login.bpc courses, again, you're going to get the same opportunity. And when you log in with the secure code, you have to use your email. Okay, so you have to use your email. All right. So you're going to put your email address that you actually have on file, and then you're going to set it up. So real quick, let me just make sure I set it up while you guys are looking at the login details and get you a rocking and a rolling. Now, again, if you guys are brand new or you are a guest, what you want to do, guys, is you want to make sure at the end of this training, if you're like, this sounds like an incredible program, this sounds like something I want to be a part of, you want to get back with the person who actually invited you to this training. Okay, so make sure that you get back with the person who invited you to this training so that you are able to learn more about how you can actually join the Book Profits Club today. Okay, so whether you're watching the replay or you are here live with us, make sure that you go in and you definitely ask about those details. Okay, all right, BPC all-in-one speakers and trainers. Hold on, it's got the right one, but that's okay. We're gonna change the password right here. All right, 1 second. So make sure you get back with who invited you so that you are able to get a rocking and a rolling with BPC today. Amen. Amen. All right. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and log in as I have reset my password, which that is something that we can also do. If you ever need to reset your password, you can reset, right? So we're going to go ahead and log in. And when you log in, guys, this is what you're going to see. For the most of you, you're going to see the Book Profits Club system and speaker and trainers. And so when you go here to the BPC all-in-one, this also has some additional dedicated training. So setting up the system, setting up your capture page, connecting your domain, all type of additional stuff that you already see. But again, these are just some additional trainings for you guys, okay? So make sure that you absolutely log into both the system as well as your courses, okay? All right. Now, we're going to talk about some of our weekly things and situations, right? So every single week, guys, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we keep you engaged in the areas where you actually need help. So every week, every month, we have a ton of different things that are taking place. And so to find out all of what's going on, you want to go to this link right here that it says thebookprofitsclub.com/calendar. And so right here, as you can see, this is what it looks like when you go, and you'll be able to see a lot. Like we even put the birthdays of all of our members. So today is the 20th, and we have a birthday of Crystal Vasquez, but we can also see different things going on, whether it's a challenge, whether we have a pop-up workshop, which we have a pop-up workshop, which is this Sunday in Atlanta. You can also see our weekly calls. And down here, you can see our different events like our masterminds and conferences. So whenever you want to find out what is going on with BPC, all you need to do is go to thebookprofitsclub.com/calendar. In fact, I highly recommend you just go ahead and bookmark this page so that then when you are just trying to see what's going on for the upcoming week, you can just go right to the calendar, okay? So make sure that you guys do that. Also, make sure, like I talked to you guys about getting started, that you plug into the Getting Started module so that you can learn everything that you need to learn when it comes to the actual courses and the software, okay? And then also using the software for your funnel building. So one of the things that you guys are going to learn is about building out your success funnel. Your software is designed to help you to sell everything from your free giveaway to your premium, okay? And so you want to use the software to help create all these different pages, and we actually even create templates. So the first item that you're going to be focusing on getting sold is your hook item, okay? Your hook item. Hello, Tamara, how are you? So your hook item, what is that? Well, when you log into the Speakers and Trainers series, you're going to see the training where we talk to you guys about what your hook item is. This is your free giveaway. This is going to be the site that you're always sending to people, all of your leads. And the great thing is you can set it all up right in the BPC system. We even have a template available for you, okay? I'm going to show you what that template looks like. Then on that hook item page, when somebody goes to register for the free giveaway, on the very next page is where you upsell them to purchase a copy of your book, which is your intro item. Now, until you get those two things set up, then we don't really recommend pushing and trying to rush to get your core item and premium item product pages set up. But we do recommend utilizing the BPC system to set up your funnel. So let me show you guys how to do that. Hello, Tare. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Tare Griffin, how you doing? So let me show you guys when I go into the software. Right? So we're going to go into the software. And what happens is when you guys are set up, it's not going to look like my main account. So I'm going to go to like a test account so you guys can see. When you go here, you're going to be able to go to what is called sites. Okay. And so under sites, oh, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. Under sites, you're going to see where it says the hook item capture page. So ladies and gentlemen, this is actually in your software. As a BPC member, everybody gets this template. This is the template that has helped me to have multiple 5-figure months, okay? So I promise you this template works. It's simple, it's straight to the point, it's not complicated. So what happens is when somebody goes to my hook item, it looks similar to this. Right? So you have a big statement that goes here, a statistic. And so you're going to fill in all these details. All right. And you can have an image or a video, and it's very easy to do. When I click on edit, now generally you want to make a copy of this before you start editing it. But when I click on edit, guys, I can do everything. I can go right here and type in the header. I can type in stuff here. I can type in stuff here. I can change these items, all types of stuff. If I want to change my background, I can go up in here to work on my design. So all these right here, background. So I can change the background by just simply clicking here. And if I want to add like a different image, here you go. I just changed the background, you see? And so you want to be able to go in here, guys, and not be afraid to click around. But if you notice, this hook item capture page is very simple. Okay. It's not a whole lot going on. We try to keep it simple. Like it says, KISS, keep it simple, sweetie, because the ultimate goal is to get leads, guys. We want to get leads. Then once somebody goes to the hook item capture page, then they're going to go to where they're upsold to purchase a copy of your book. And this is also in your template. Now, should you say, Taria, I am just not a techie. This looks great, sounds good, but I don't want to do all of that. That is why we have staff that can help you for a very small fee. Okay, for a very small fee, you could be able to have our staff to design different things. In fact, what I will do, if you guys remind me, I'll pull up the price list of different things that we can do for you. But we can do a lot, y'all, and we give you special rates when you are a Book Profits Club member. So we give you, when I tell you special rates, crazy rates, okay? Almost drug rates. You're like, whoa, what are they doing over there, right? So we're hooking you guys up. So this hook item capture page is a template that is available to you, and you really want to start off with working on that. A lot of times people are like, I don't know what I want to work on or what I'm supposed to be doing. What is going to be your free giveaway? That's the first thing we all need to know. What is going to be your free giveaway, okay? Now, next thing is, like I said, develop your hook item capture page. And then you want to be clear when people are going there, what are they going to receive? Now, if you log in to your speakers and trainers, you're going to see a training that talks to you guys about setting up your hook item capture page. Okay. It's what your hook, not your hook item capture page, what your hook item is going to be. So let me just show you guys what that looks like real quick. Okay. 1 second. So right here in the speakers and trainers, when I log into the course and you scroll down here, there is going to be something that says your success funnel. This is where you want to go, identifying what your USP is, what your intro statement is going to be, right? You want to identify your hook item, okay? So this is going to be the training that helps you identify what your hook item should be. This is some bonus stuff. I'm not going to get into that. That's what the book, and then talking more about what your success funnel items are going to be. Okay. So this right here is going to get you started. You first need to know over everything, what is going to be your free giveaway. Okay. Free giveaway. That is the first thing. And then your upsell is the book, right? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and keep on going. So we also want to work on our first 7 emails. So another great thing too about the system is that it's very easy to set this up. And so as you can see with this template, we recommend email 1, a warm welcome. Email 2, explain the value. Now, when you guys actually fill out a form that you're going to get at the end of this, you will get this right here, and you can literally tell ChatGPT, copy this right here and say, hey, create 7 emails that are going to help people to learn how to ... And what I'll do, guys, is I'll make sure that we add in that video to show you like step-by-step in the BPC speakers and trainers system so that you know how to do it, because you want to start making sure that you're emailing them. So once somebody subscribes to your free hook item capture giveaway, you want to start sending those 7 emails. And so one of the things that we have done for you is we have even created the templates for that. So if you click on automation right here in the software, again, I'm going to stress, I am not expecting for everybody to get this on the first go round. What we want you to understand is the possibilities, okay? So right here under the workflow list, we're going to go to new leads. When we click on new leads, we're going to see where it says 7 emails for new leads, 7 emails for new leads. And this is where you want to set up those emails, right? So now if you click in here, there are some, it's kind of like a little template already in here. But if you want to just go ahead and delete all of this and create your own list of emails based on utilizing that template, you can do so. And so you want to make sure that you have 7 emails, and we even have it set up so that when somebody clicks the form from the hook item masterclass, it will trigger it. And so once you have set up your emails, you simply just click publish and save. So now anytime when you have set up that hook item page, somebody goes there, it'll automatically start emailing them. And another cool thing about this, let me just show y'all something real quick. So I sent out some new emails to my list the other day, right? I sent out some new emails. I created a series of new emails in a matter of minutes. We shared this on our Book Profits Club Speakers Elite training. This was a homework assignment that we gave to everybody. And so it's called Daily Emails for Leads, right? And so I don't know if y'all saw the number, but it was it's like over 1,000 people that I sent this email out to. When you send out emails utilizing this automation, and this is why I love our software, I can go over here to the statistics and I can see we had 99.5% delivered. Look at this open rate. 62% of the emails that I sent it out to, people opened it. 62%, guys. And I don't know if y'all understand open rates. That is bananas, okay? And so then I can also go right here and see who actually clicked it. I can even see who replied. So if I want to see the people who replied, okay, these people actually replied to the email. These people actually clicked on the email. And so if I'm really like, okay, I need to get some leads, I need to talk to some new people, I already know that I've got a nice list of people right here in this email list that have actually gone through and looked at my email, okay? So this is why you want to create those automations. And again, I stress to you, we're not expecting you to figure this out today. Again, the goal is for you to understand the possibilities. Are y'all with me? If you guys are still with me, I want you to type with you in the chat. Type with you in the chat. Let me know that you guys are still here so that we can keep this party going, okay? So again, Author All-Stars, well, not again, but Author All-Stars. So Author All-Stars is our online database, and every single one of you as a BPC member gets access to the Author All-Stars site, okay? All right, Antoinette, you will be listed on the site. So let me show you. Now, I want y'all to know that if you are not a Book Profits Club member, you will not be approved. And so we have people that will try to get on the Author All-Stars, I'm telling you. For a fact, we have people that are trying to get registered and listed on the database that are not members. And so right here, if I go to Author All-Stars and I click on speakers, we have an entire database where we're getting about 100 hits per day. Look at our amazing speakers right here. Just looks good, right? And so you're able to be added to this database for free as a Book Profits Club member. You just simply need to go here and click on SP Dashboard. Now, if I was to show you how many people have submitted their username and password in the SP dashboard that are not actual members, it would blow you away, right? Because remember, we've got people right now that are watching. So in order for you to be accepted as a Book Profits Club member, you must go over into the Telegram chat. In the private Telegram chat that is for BPC members only, in the private Telegram chat, there is a section that is called the speakers database. You must let us know, hey, I set up my profile. Then once you set up your profile, you let us know, our team will go in to approve you. We will delete people that are not supposed to be there, right? So we're going to start deleting those accounts that are being set up that are not supposed to be there. And then once you go in to set up your profile, you then need to let us know profile is done so that we can make sure we publish it to go live, okay? Because you definitely want to have your profile up, especially because we are pitching our Book Profits Club members to podcasts, to conferences, to all types of stuff, okay? So we want you guys to make sure that you are listed as a BPC member, all right? Pretty cool, right? Yes, yes. So make sure that you guys for sure do that, okay? All right. So let's talk a little bit about the $10,000 a month book. All right. So one of the things, guys, that we teach you in Book Profits Club is how to turn your book into $10,000 a month. And it is very easy when you identify the 4 main items. I'm very big on this because you have a lot of people that are out here teaching us that in order for us to make, $1 million, we got to have 7 different businesses. No, that is not what it is. It's 7 streams of income. Just with this alone, we're showing you how to build 3 streams of income. And one of the ways is how you build your database. So first, we've got to build our leads. At the end of the day, guys, you can have 100,000 followers on Instagram, but if something happens to your account and you're hacked, you lose all 100,000. And so that is not the way that you want to be building business. You all want to be building business with your hook item. This is why we say your first homework assignment is to build your hook item capture page. So Daria, you guys had a chance to meet her at the beginning. She gave you her hook item. It was imstillhot.com. imstillhot.com. That is her website. So all of you guys want to set up your hook item capture page so that when you are interviewed on the podcast that we're pitching you to, when you're speaking at the workshops and the conferences, when you are getting in the magazines, you are sending people to your hook item page. Right? Does that make sense? Right? Hopefully that does. And then you have your intro item, which is your book. The easiest way to sell your book is by getting people to sign up for your free giveaway, because you tell them, hey, go register for my free masterclass, and on the next page, you'll get a chance to get a copy of my book. That is how I send any and everybody online to purchase my book. Why? Because I understand that it is more important to get people's contact information than to get them to go to my book page, and then sometimes they forget to purchase, okay? And then you have your core item and your premium. These are your middle to high priced items, which you're going to learn as you are going through Book Profits Club, how to set these up. So if you don't have any idea of what these are going to be, you don't need to worry about it. Over the next several months, we're going to work with you to help guide you along that process to get that done. Now, how many of us have at least 2 to 4 hours per day to build our business, to generate a business that's going to make us 6 figures a month? I hope everybody says me, because many of us will dedicate way more hours on a job and not make that type of income. Now, no disrespect, because if you do have a job, baby, that is a blessing. But we want to show you, even if you are full-time employed, how to be able to build a business that will pay you more than on your job. Okay, Antoinette says me. Okay, amen. 2 to 4 hours a day. Guys, it doesn't take long. And see, this is the challenge. I actually just put a post on Instagram today, because the truth is that people think that success is sexy. Oh, if I just go speak on 20 million stages, my business will change. No, there is so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you have to be willing to do, guys, in order for you to hit that level of sustainable success, right? And so this is what we have created, a schedule that you're able to follow to help you to build your business. So 1 hour per month. Can you do a webinar? What is a webinar? A webinar is where you invite people to your private Zoom. Who are the people you're inviting? You're going to be sending messages to people where you're going to invite them to your hook item page. You're going to be inviting people to your hook item page when you're speaking on podcasts. You're going to invite people to your hook item page when you're speaking on other people's stages. And so all those different platforms allow for you to build your database to then ultimately invite them to your webinar. And we're talking about a 1-hour webinar. For some of us, it might even go up to 2. But who would be mad at doing a 2-hour webinar that then turns into 5 new clients paying you anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000? Nobody, right? So we do 1 webinar per month, 30 minutes per week. Can you do a live broadcast? At least 30 minutes. Yesterday, I went live. I was only supposed to go live for 30 minutes, but I ended up going live for an hour because it was so good. And I simply talked about why book launches don't work. Well, what can you talk about in your profession? What can you talk about in your space, in your field? And at the end of my broadcast, guess what I did? I said, by the way, if anybody wants to know how to work with me and wants to really learn how to take your book to the next level, go to my hook item capture page. I sent them to my free giveaway. And why do I do this? Because look at this. Let me show you. Now, for some people, I want y'all to think about it like this. And matter of fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to go to my YouTube, right? I'm going to go to YouTube and I want to share something with you guys whenever YouTube decides to pull up. So on my YouTube, I stream this and I also stream this on my Facebook as well, right? If it doesn't pull up on YouTube, we'll see if it pulls on Facebook. Now, a lot of times what people do is they underestimate the power of viewers. So we might look at a video that we did and say, dang, this video only got me, I only got like 30 views. Okay. So here's the video. It's not showing me how many views I got on it. Let me see. It's not showing. And YouTube is not showing. But let me share the screen. So here's the video that I'm talking about that I did yesterday. And I just used StreamYard, which I'm using right now for you guys to watch. And so let's see if I can see some analytics. I might not. Oh, here we go. 172 views. Are y'all with me? Watch this. What does 172 people look like? I don't know if I can Google that, but I'm pretty sure this is not correct. 172. I think this might be 172. Of course, it's not like a real, hold on, let me see. 100 people. This is 100 people. This is 150 people. This is 200 people. Look at that. 150 people. That is a lot of eyes. And what did I have 100 people? Did I have 100 people watching the live when I was doing it? No. These are people who've come to the replay. And so just pretend that from that live of 172 people, let's just say only 20 people became leads. Was it worth it? Yes, it was. This is why we stress to our Book Profits Club members, stick to the script. Okay, 2 to 3 hours per week, 4 to 6 discovery sessions. That is a sales call. Now, many of you guys are Book Profits Club members because you were invited to a sales call, whatever we called it, an interview, a discovery session. You were invited, and that's how we identified if you were a good fit for the program or not. 1 hour a day. Can you get up in the DMs? I am going to be very transparent. We don't need to worry about trying to get new followers. What we need to do is message the people we're already connected to and utilize tools like Facebook Inbox to build your business. Right now, I've been sending out my DMs. Let me share. I've been sending out my DMs. And let's see here. So what I've been doing is sending out messages, inviting people to my workshop coming. So, hey, Jen, I see that you are in mob. This is something I did earlier. I was doing a strategy session with someone. Let me see. I'm going to show you. Here we go. So right here, this is someone that requested me to be a friend. I said, hey there. And I didn't know their name because it says too legit to quit. So I normally would say their first name. right? I would normally say their first name. I say, thanks for being my Facebook friend. I help authors learn how to use their books to get on more stages. How about you? What is it that you do? They said, I'm an author. I said, oh, wonderful. What is your book about? I have 7. Now, this was my assistant who chimed in, who did not chime in correctly because I would never say just awesome. So I told her about herself, but that's okay. She's great. My assistant is amazing. And I said, okay, what is the topic of most of your books? Erotica romance. Okay, cool. Oh, congratulations. I said, 97% of most people. So I'm just creating a conversation. And now my goal is sending them to the Facebook group. I'm like, hey, did you join? Yeah. And so why am I sending them to my Facebook group? Because when they join my Facebook group, they're going to give me their email, which allows them to now be added to my CRM. So can we send out 30 DMs a day to get people to our list? And you can do this on Instagram as well as on LinkedIn. By the way, I am not the person that's going to tell you to do a thing that's not willing to do it myself, right? If you guys are still with me, type with you in the chat. Let me know you guys are still with me. And then 2 to 4 hours per month. Can you do 2 OPPs per month? 2 OPPs mean other people's platforms. That's getting on other stages. That means getting on other podcasts, other people's platforms. That's going to get you in front of new audiences. Y'all, that's less than 2 hours a day worth of work. So if you can do 2 to 4 hours a day, I promise you your business will change. And I promise y'all this schedule never changes. Now, once you get this scheduled, the only thing that we do is we talk to you guys about sending out your emails, and that takes no time, as well as also what to do on social media, which, by the way, I am not a big advocate trying to tell y'all to post 4 to 6 times a day. That's if you're trying to be a social media influencer, and that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to change lives. You can post 4 times a week and make way more money than someone who's trying to post 4 to 6 times a day, because we just don't have that kind of time. So Book Profits Club, this is what your gold member should get you. Again, we recommend 2 to 4 hours a day. This is how you change your life, okay? So it's all about really teaching you guys how to leverage your book and build multiple streams of income. And the way that we do this is with our 4 pillars of platforms. Our 4 pillars of platforms. The first is our media articles and press releases. Guys, this is where we're going to give you access to incredible media publications where you can invest for 50% off. So instead of paying the 100% value, you pay 50%, and you can get press releases at a discount. Now, as a BPC member, we have access to some amazing, amazing platforms. And I'm going to tell you this, when people see you getting recognized, they recognize. When people see you getting recognized, they recognize. People pay attention to people that's being paid attention to. Okay, so that is why we do these media articles, because as you are in those DMs, as you are building the rapport, you now get to share to your email list. Y'all, check out this article that I just got pressed up about me. That increases your credibility. Print and digital magazines. So not only do we also have our annual magazine, but we also get you in front of other magazines like Entrepreneur Daily Mag. Again, we are getting you the best rates. And being an author all-stars, this also qualifies you to get additional awards when you are a Book Profits Club member. And so this magazine itself has been to multiple countries, guys, and we're still, even for the magazine that came out in December, which, by the way, you don't find this a lot of times. A lot of times people come out with their magazine, and once it has come out, that's it. There's no more additional marketing, no more promoting. No, our magazine we continue to promote this magazine all year long. We've been sending out copies of this magazine to major media outlets and everything, and redirecting them to the Author All-Stars website. Here's some pictures of the amazing awards that you would get the opportunity to receive as an Author All-Star as well. And as you can see, everybody is dressed up because, yes, this is a dinner ceremony, but it is black tie. And so we're going to be doing this again December the 5th in Atlanta, Georgia. And so all of our Book Profits Club members, you get dibs on this, but we are opening up registration right now. But you actually have to apply to even be accepted into the Author All-Stars magazine. Audio and video podcast. In fact, today I'm so excited because I just got off the line today with our TV network founder. And we're not just only putting you guys on a TV show, but you guys also get an opportunity to launch your own show. But let me tell you what separates us from everybody else is because while we also help you get booked on podcasts, we also give you coaching. Okay. And so you get an opportunity to be interviewed on our show. And at the end of the interview, I then give you coaching because it's one thing, and I'm sure many of you guys can relate, right? Let me know if you can relate in the chat. I see you, Antoinette and Ter, and I see you, Terry and Pat and Daria. And so, anyways, oh yeah, well, just Daria, you can just unmute and say something. But anyways, y'all. So as I was stating, guys, on the audio and video, and so let me just show you the screens real quick. This is where we're talking about the media articles and press releases, as well as also the print and digital magazines, as well as we also have the articles, right? I mean, the us right here at the Author All Stars dinner, and then we also have the audio and video. But what sets us apart, guys, is that it's one thing to get on an interview and everything, and be told what to do leading up to it or before it. But a lot of times what happens, guys, is that until we actually go live, you can't really know what you're going to do. You know what I mean? And so what I see is that a lot of times people will go through the coaching and then go live and totally forget. And so we want to make sure that we not only have you live on the interview, but we also, listen, y'all, coach you after your interview. So that's exciting as well. And then again, like I said, you get the opportunity to also launch your very own podcast on the Vision Impact Network, which I am so excited about. As a Book Profits Club member, you guys will be getting a strong 50% discount on what it actually costs to have your show air on this actual network. And for elite members, they even get a chance to have their show to air on the network at no cost. And so this is huge. We're going to be having a meeting with the network president actually next week. So I got to put that out there to all the people who joined us for our private invite to get their shows launched. Now, you also get to join a community, guys. And in our community, it's amazing. Guys, one of the things that I have found is that there's different personality types. In fact, we just did our BPC mastermind, our virtual mastermind for our Speakers Elite, and we went over the different personality types. And there's a personality type that right now thrives on community. And so we have built what I believe to be one of the best communities where we have weekly calls, weekly support, and private chat. And so if you guys need to be a part of a group that's going to support you, BPC is where it is at. And then, as you guys know, we have the all-in-one software, which literally allows you to run your entire business. And we provide 50% off of design services. Now, how many of you guys also know other speakers or coaches or authors? If you know other speakers, coaches, or authors, drop the money sign in the chat. If you know other speakers or coaches or authors, drop the money sign in the chat. See, this is the deal, guys. And this is, if we learned how to all build business like this, guess what? We wouldn't have to do a whole lot of marketing because we could just market right within our own community. If you know other authors, you can literally invite them to watch us on YouTube, watch us on Facebook every single Thursday, where they can learn more about all of the benefits of being in BPC. And then also they can reach out to you to join, because when they reach out to you to join, you will earn anywhere between 20 up to 50% for every single member who joins under your link. Every single one of you guys becomes an affiliate, and you're able to simply invite them. Hey, I know you just came out with this book. I know that you are a brand new speaker. Let me invite you to a webinar or to a presentation that's taking place. And also, even if you don't invite them to this, you are able to get your own custom link where you can send them to an entire video that goes over some amazing training, and you will get credit for everybody that joins. How easy is that? So with the Book Profits Club Gold, you get the 4 pillars of platforms, you get the community, the all-in-one software, and we have additional bonuses that for today, y'all, I'm not even going to go over all these things because we'll be here all day going over all the amazing benefits that you guys actually get. But as you can see, this is over $4,500 in value per month, guys. And this is not just a hype session. This is the real deal. If you were to go to someone else, this would be what they would offer in their mastermind program, in their inner circle program. But we are making it affordable because we understand that where people are right now, and our goal is to build loyalty, long-term members. We're not trying to have a quick churn or turnover rate of people who are just getting in to see what things look like. We want you to get in, plug in, and have your business changed forever. Right here, guys, we love this. What Forbes actually said, they said to successfully run your business, prioritize setting aside funds. So if you're making $10,000 a month, they say that what you need to do, guys, is you need to actually allocate $8,000 to even cover your expenses. $8,000 to cover your business expenses. I can't tell you how many people would tell me quick, without no hesitation, I ain't got $8,000, even if they're making $10,000 a month. Most people would never allocate that. Well, the blessing with Book Profits Club is that it's not going to cost you $8,000 a month to make $10,000. Okay. Y'all excited about that? It will not. And so we also have an entire training. In fact, this is the month, February, where we literally show you how to write a book in less than 72 hours. This is included in our membership. And on top of that, we connect you with our elite publishers. So again, guys, you get the 4 pillars of platform, the community support, the all-in-one software. You're going to get all the additional bonuses. And no, it's not $4,500. And nope, it's not even going to be for the price of $697, which, by the way, we are on our road to 100 members. I think since the last time I looked, we're at about 85 to 87. Once we hit 100 members, oh, best to believe it will not be $147 a month. So again, if you are a guest here, if somebody invited you, you need to get with the person who invited you ASAP so that you can actually learn to enroll, learn how you can enroll. And you're also going to get a $300 bonus that you will receive today. So you join today, get with who invited you. You're going to get a platinum level article and up. That means that we will write your article. You will also get a flyer to promote it just for joining today. So again, you get the 4 pillars of platforms, the community support, the all-in-one software, the additional bonuses. Look at this, y'all. This is $697 per month plus the $300 bonus. If you were to enroll after the first 100, it would be $997. And trust me when I tell you that when we start offering it at that price, people will still invest, because many people have invested into programs and paid $30,000 and not received what you're going to receive as a gold member. Again, this is $147, y'all. It's literally only selling 8 books. 8 books. 8 books. And remember, we teach you how to get your book done in 72 days, y'all. So you got to understand, this is a process. Now, we know that Rome was not built in a day. This is why we say, please give us 3 to 6 months. And 3 is for the person who already knows what their success funnel is. They already know, they've already been marketing. They just need a system to plug into, like a software. But for 6 months, for those of us mostly who are just getting started, trying to identify who we serve, how we serve them, trying to identify what the giveaways are going to, you got to give us 6 months. And you got to be willing to stay committed, even on the days when you don't feel like it. This is why we create a success schedule that says 2 to 4 hours per day. And if you ever decide that you like, okay, this ain't a good fit, and you decide you want to re-enroll, you can, but it will be $697. So please note that this investment is right now. It is right now, guys, the road to 100. So you need to make sure that you get back with the person who invited you here. So now we have gone through logging into the software, logging into the courses, going to the getting started and all those things. And then also we talked about your homework, starting off with your hook item capture page and creating your first 7 emails. It is very important, guys, that you want to join our weekly calls. I know sometimes you don't feel like it. It's not really your thing, but I'm going to tell you guys, especially if you're just getting started, it is the best way and the fastest path to success. Okay. So your homework, make sure you have logged into the software. Make sure you go through the BPC system training. And I'm telling you, I just keep getting so many emails. I just got another email. They say something about the credit scores done changed from Trump done changed the credit scores, y'all. Lord. Okay, log into the courses and set up your success funnel. So you want to set up your hook item capture page, and please set up your speaker's profile. Okay. And again, utilize the Telegram chat, guys. If you don't know how to do something, if you got a question, there is a section in the Telegram that's called questions and training. You can go in there and ask your question. Please utilize the Telegram. And guys, don't forget, if you did qualify to get your article, please make sure that you get that in or email support. By the way, if you ever have a question on anything too, and you don't, maybe it's a more personal question, you don't want to ask them in a Telegram, which I would highly recommend Telegram if you can. If it's not personal, use Telegram. It's the fastest way because we have so much support, so much more staff that is there. Remember, when you're sending an email, which you should only be sending to one person, as one person that's getting it. Okay. So also, please, y'all, don't do the thing where you send an email to support and then CC me and then CC another email and then see that does not speed it up. In fact, it is a very big irritant. Okay. It's a very big because many of us, like myself, I'm receiving 30 to 40 emails a day. It slows down the process. So please, if you do have to send a personal email, always only send it to support@bookprofitsclub.com, and Jave will make sure that she takes care of you or directs you to the right location. And if you want to just double make sure that it's really received, you send the email, then go to the Telegram in the questions and answers and tag Jave. So type @Jave, I sent you an email. So now I can see that you sent an email, okay? But CCing me and everybody else on the staff, it does not speed things up. Now, to confirm that you attended all of our members, make sure you go to this link, thebookprofitsclub.com/new member, and you will get this actual PowerPoint. So again, all of our members, if you want to get this PowerPoint, go to thebookprofitsclub.com. Now, if you have any questions, this is the time. If you do have a question, you can type your question in on anything that I went over. Please type in your questions. But also, if you want to get this full PowerPoint, go to thebookprofitsclub.com/new member. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate right now to go ahead and type in your questions. Now, while you guys are typing in those questions, again, thebookprofitsclub.com/new member, make sure that you fill that out. While you guys are typing in your questions, if anybody does have any questions, again, I just want to stress to everybody what we want to make sure that we are focusing on. Brand new members. It is so important, guys, that you want to make sure that you go ahead and work on your hook item capture page. Hook item capture page, okay? Make sure you work on your hook item capture page. There is a template for you. All you got to do is log into the template. Log into the template, okay? And in the template, you're able to update it. Now, if you can't find, and then I'm going to answer some of these questions I'm seeing in here, okay? So also, if you don't know how to do any of that, we have Amna, who is there to help you with your capture page designs. So she has a special price point. Let me just show you guys what those prices are real quick. Let me see, where'd you put it at? And I am going to also make sure to send this out to you guys, but she has different services available. Matter of fact, I'll just share my screen so you guys can see, because it's a lot. Again, as I always like to share with you guys, this system is so robust. There's so much to do that sometimes you don't even know that all these things are available. Oh, here we go. And so this will be added to the speakers and trainers. But as you can see, guys, there's 3 different price points. And again, you are not going to find this anywhere. This is for the silver, bronze, or gold packages, okay? So for example, like if you need help with setting up your custom domain, you just don't want to do it, you want Amna to do it for you, she could do it, $25. Let's say you want to have a Zapier integration. So Zapier, let me tell you what that is. If you ever have like an event that you want to have on Eventbrite, right? So Eventbrite is great. And I'm going to tell you, for certain workshops and conferences, I do use Eventbrite. And the reason is because, especially for the free ones, because a lot of the times for the free ones, when somebody is searching for events, they'll go on Eventbrite and find my event. So it's still a place that a lot of people go to search for events. So now for the ones where they are paid, I still may even list it on Eventbrite and then still have the registration page set up because I want a nice professional page. But there's so much. Enable Google My Business integration, creating a basic lead capture form. So this is $25 for the task. Very similar. I mean, very simple. If you want to have email campaigns with 3 emails set up, lead capture forms, embedding your site, all types of stuff, that's $50. If you want to have an entire sales funnel set up with the landing page, thank you page, and the form, all these different things, it is $75 for those tasks. So you can either, of course, hire our team to do it for you, or you can figure it out. But guys, I'm going to tell you, just like with any software out there, ClickFunnels, ActiveCampaign, Lead Pages, you have to actually, if you want somebody to design it, you got to be able to invest into that. The blessing, though, is that this is our staff who's working with you guys, and they know what the goal is. So it's not just hiring someone out there, okay? And so we're going to share this in your speakers and trainers, so you guys will be able to see all that stuff there too. All right, so let's get into some of the stuff that you guys have in the chat. The page for the forms. So if you want to find your forms, this is good. So to find forms, and by the way, every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, Amna goes live. But every day from 12 to 4, you can reach Amna via the Telegram chat. You can message her or email her and say, hey, I need to schedule help. She will do a free 15-minute. If it's a quick 15-minute call with you, there's no cost as long as her schedule is available. So every day, Monday through Friday from 12 to 4, if you need to speak to Amna, she is logged in and available for you guys. You can message her, you can email her, period. Every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, she goes live. Taria, I'm working. Okay, no problem. Send your question into Amna the day before so that she can actually go in to answer it on the live session, and you can watch the replay. Now, to find your forms, you're going to go to Sites, and then you're going to go right here that says Forms. So for everybody, we have also created a template for the hook item capture page. I'm going to go to the test. So under Sites, then Forms, and you're going to click on Builder. So under Builder, this is where, hold on. Why is she on here? So under Builder, this is where you're going to go to, you see where it says Hook Item Masterclass. So this is the form that is already kind of connected. So if you want to go in here, you can go in here to update and add additional fields. You can create custom fields where you can put whatever kind of questions you want. But this is where all of your stuff is going to be. Now you see right here the SMS OTP verification. So you want to add that in. Which is really just the TNC. So the TNC means like terms and conditions, but you want to add that in so that it makes the form correct. So all you got to do is just drop that in, and then you go ahead and click save, right? And so now that it'll work fine. But this is where you can go in and make, by the way, you can also have different templates and stuff like that set up for you when it comes to your forms. So if you ever want to go in here and create a new form, all you got to do is go to Form, click Builder, and then you click add your new forms. Okay, so that's where you go to get your forms. And then if you want to see submissions, you go to Form, Submissions, and this will show you all the people who submitted forms. So like if I go to Show Your Success and I go to My Submissions, you can see I've got all these people that have completed the form, right? So even like I've got a pop-up workshop. I'll just use this as an example. So like if I have a pop-up workshop, I want to see all the people who submitted the form. I can, well, it's going to be within a date range, right? So this is This is from something old, but it's within a date range. You're able to see all the people who've submitted. Okay. All right. So that is how you go. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, there's so much more that's being added to this all the time. So you see analytics. Analytics is great because it allows you to track your numbers and see what pages people are going on, what days, which for our elite, we actually went through this training on our mastermind, our virtual mastermind. But yep, you can go to sites. Also under automation, this is where you're going to see your workflows and things like that. Under marketing, you're going to see all these different things like social email snippets. By the way, you need some additional help, you go right here to the eye icon. And by the way, do you see the eye icon? April, are you seeing this eye icon on the right-hand side? Because if you go in here, you can also search, and you can search forms. And you see, we've got form builder overview, form, one-step order form. There's all different types of forms, and it's going to show you the different ways of how to set up your forms. So again, this tool right here, it literally has everything. If you want to know how to do, let's say, invoices, you search the word invoice. So invoices overview, how to create a new invoice, recurring invoices, all these types of things. So you should see it. If you don't, let me know. I might need to refresh it. So everybody should see this eye icon. The BPC system training, this also is to get you started. So please make sure, guys, before you're like, okay, I gotta, get somebody to help me right now, make sure to check to see, is there something that's actually showing me these details? And then of course, if it's like, okay, I just want somebody to do it for me, that sometimes can be honestly the easier. Like I'd rather pay, if I could pay $75 and just get something to get done and out the way versus spending several days, it sometimes is worth it. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Any other questions? Does anybody have to go? And again, if you are watching and you are a guest, make sure to get back with the person who invited you. Make sure to get back with the person who invited you so that you can get started today. I promise you guys, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity because we are on the road to 100. When we hit 100, it may not be $697, but I guarantee you the price is going up. Okay. So we are, listen, I'm not, and this is the reason why. By the way, not only does the price go up, you can't just enroll anymore. So what we want to do here, guys, is we're not just trying to create a group where anybody can sign up and it's just a quantity type of community. No, we're trying to build, not trying, we are building a quality community. So the goal is to build it with like-minded individuals who all are out here really doing the work. Seriously, guys, I'm serious. There's a book called Speed Wealth. In the book in Speed Wealth, it says, matter of fact, you can download it for free. Let me see if I can find it. Because you can actually, at this point, I feel like you should be able to download. You might be able to download this thing for free, y'all. So here's the book, Speed Wealth. It's a super quick read. T. Harv Eker. Well, I ain't going to go that way. Let me just go Speed Wealth, download. Here we go, PDF. And it talks about in this book, guys, that if what you're doing and you've been doing it longer than 12 months, and you've been doing the work. Now, there's a difference of saying that you've been doing something for 12 months, but actually applying yourself. Like there's literally no way in God's green earth that if you follow the success schedule consecutively for 6 months, that your business is not going to go to the next level. I promise you that. This is everything I love. That means plugging in. That means making sure you're asking your questions. That means doing your success funnel, plugging in. It's no way. But in this book, it talks about doing something for longer than 12 months. And if you're not seeing the results, you need to really definitely check into what you're doing, right? So I highly recommend go to Speed Wealth. Speed Wealth, download this, and it's a free book you can download. I'll drop it in the chat for anybody that's watching on StreamYard if y'all want to download it here. But the goal here, guys, that ain't the link. The goal here, guys, is to plug in and ask your questions. Also, be specific about those questions. Don't be afraid to ask those questions. And thank you, Bertha. I appreciate it. Dr. Evangelist Bertha Winston. Absolutely. She says, trust me, you guys, you're in the right place. She has been a part of BPC. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you just celebrated your 2-year or more. So I'm so grateful to you guys, and grateful as well. We have Daria that's here. So you guys are going to be seeing more of Daria on this, helping us with the onboarding. She's one of our new team members. And so that's the thing. We actually always are looking to bring people in. We put it out there. We said, listen, y'all, we're looking for some people to help us. Who's available? And Daria says, hey, holla at your girl. And she is just doing a phenomenal job here. So again, April, thank you so much for plugging in. Thank you to Terry, Coach Pat, and everybody else that joined us. Those of you guys who are joining us on Facebook and YouTube, thank you as well. All right, you guys. Well, good night. God bless you. And get back with your guest. Again, get back with the person who invited you so that they can give you the details on how to join. Because once we hit 100, it'll actually be a full application process. You will not be able to just enroll. We're not going to just be enrolling any and everybody. So right now, I say jump in while you can. All right, y'all. Bye, everybody.